my name's Authentic Young, Authy for short. Today we're going to be doing the Star Citizen walkthrough tutorial. So let's hop right in and see what we got here. We're going to go live and then I'm going to turn off the background here. We're actually going to be doing the character creation first so you can see a little bit of character creation and the tutorial. So we're going to do background removal here. And I might move the camera around depending on where I end up here, but I think this might be a safe place. Okay, so here we go. We are going to go ahead and we're going to go into the persistent universe. And this is where we pick a character. So you can select your gender just by clicking one or the other. And then sometimes the way that I start it, we'll just go there and then hit begin blending. So you can begin like this and then you can start rolling the dice. If you just hit begin blending, this is how I tend to start it, just to give me like a base of what I want her to look like. You can go through and change each one individually too, and I'll show you as we dig in. So you can kind of just click through the different ones and it changes the face for you and changes a lot of different things on here actually. And I don't have like a character that I specifically find myself. I kind of change it up a little bit each time, but let's say we go with this character and now I'm going to go to my brow here and you can see I'm going to scale through. I'm looking over here at the brow, and if I see one that I like a little bit more, like maybe I'm looking for thicker eyebrows or thinner eyebrows, I think it's more the whole top area. But let's say I like this one, so you can start to blend here and you can see the brow will change and get like a little bit thicker over here. And then you can also spin around and see if they look like all around, which is cool. And then if you do eyes, you're going to see here the eyes. I like these eyes, so I'm actually not even going to scroll through the different types of eyes because I'm afraid I won't come back to these. So we're going to keep these eyes, but you just change it here. And then if you want to change the color, you come up here and you just change the different colors. I do like that color. But it's nice to see the different colors. I tend to usually go with that one, the brown with the like green around the outside, like the hazel-ish color, similar to mine. Mine don't have that much green in them. And then we can do ears, where you can kind of cycle through the different ears that you like. And this one's interesting. I think the ears that she has are actually fine, so I'm not going to change the ears. The cheeks, this is where you can cycle through cheeks, and if you see someone's cheeks that you like more, like her she's got some high cheekbones here, so I might go ahead and just up my cheekbones a little bit here. And then nose, same thing. You can kind of scale through and see the different noses. I think the nose that she has is fine, so I'll probably just keep it. Mouth. Same thing, you're going to scale through and see like which mouth you like the best. Like let's say I like this one. So you kind of just like scroll up a little bit, and then the jaw, kind of go through and see which jaw you like the best. And jaw, I'm not really sure. Maybe a little bit of this, a little more. Less pointy, maybe. I don't know. I feel like the jaw shouldn't be like fluffs out a tiny bit on the bottom. All right, then the crown. You can see if you want it, you can see it going back. You can see how the crown shapes instead of going up. Now it's more back like that. You can scroll through. It can go like back up. And then the hair. So the available hair that we have, remember you're wearing a helmet, so you might not want your hair to be like too long, but I am excited about, I am hopeful that in the future they have other hairstyles. Out of all these hairstyles that we have, I have been trying the poofy one. This one is okay, but sometimes the bun kind of pops through the back of the hat, so I used to use this one a lot, but lately I've been doing a little bit more of the shorter haircuts, like this one, or there's another one that I think is okay. But as you know, I like longer hair, so I don't know. Maybe we can just stick with this one. You get like the bald spots in the back sometimes. Color change. I think the color was probably fine. Like that color is good. That color is good. Yeah, she's good. So we'll just go ahead and review her and see that she looks like I would probably change some things about her. I'd probably go in and change her eyes, and you can do that anytime. You can actually hop in and change the stuff, and I'll probably go back and tweak her each time I hop in, but I kind of just wanted to give everyone an idea of how to go through the character selection. So we're just going to accept this for now, and we're going to head in, and we're going to play the tutorial. We have to start at area 18 for the tutorial, which is fine. That's where we'll start. And we're going to head in, enter the universe to the tutorial. So when the tutorial, you do have to choose area 18 as your starting point right now. What I usually do is I start right off and shut off the chat over there on the left by hitting F12. And then I hop up. Look, no cats on board. That's fun. So this is area 18 apartment. It's a nice apartment to start in. So what it's telling us to do over here, you'll see on the right hand side, it says, so left, you want to go to the verse. Right, so you want to hit the right bracket. Oh, no, the left one. You want to hit the left one to accept. I'm used to doing left. So this is going to tell us the tutorial. So to bring this up, actually you can hit F1 as well. This is your Moby glass. But it's telling us what it's telling us to do right now. Priority, we're in the accepted, because we accepted that quest. Your first steps, open your Moby glass and check your journal. Exit your bed. We did both those things. So yay, we did it. Okay, so we close that. And then down over here on the right hand side, you see over there. Oh my gosh. Over in the corner, the bottom of the screen there, you'll see interact, F mode. Oh, let's see what it's saying up here. New objective, drink water. All right. So here's some water. So we're going to go over here, and it's telling us what to do over there too. It's saying interact by holding F. So if we put F out and we grab that, now it's telling us to go ahead. What I do is I left click my mouse and it opens it up. And it drinks my water. Nice. And she just chucked that on the floor automatically. It's cool. It's cool. We'll clean up later. And the other thing we have to do is eat burrito. Same thing. If you hold F down and then left click your mouse, it'll pick up the burrito. And then she's just eating it automatically. But if you pick it up, sometimes you have to actually left hold to eat the burrito as well. So remember, the left click is the key if you need to use it. Okay, so now it's saying left bracket to accept the journal entry. So you left bracket. And now we can check and see what it is. Leave the hab. With the first part behind you, you should now have some basic familiarity with the movement controls, manage your hunger and thirst, and some of the core functionality of your Moby glass, namely the contract manager and your journal. This next section will help you familiarize yourself with Area 18 and take you to visit Cubby Blast, a weapons store here in Area 18. You can shop there and at other stores like it using United Earth credits, UEC. During the alpha phase of Star Citizen's development, we will be using a currency. Okay, so we're good here. We have to leave the hab. That's what we have to do. And we'll get into more of what the Moby glass does as we move on. And in other tutorials, I'll be walking you through like the hab and stuff. So this is more about like following the tutorial and what it says. There. We left. Now it says take the elevator to the ground floor. So what we want to do is we want to look for the elevator. It says exit over here. So we're just going to walk in. If you want to go faster or slower, use the scroll on your mouse. So if you scroll up, you're going to go faster. If you scroll down, you're going to go slower. So let's hop in to the elevator here. To the elevator. Where are we going to go today, guys? I like now that it says elevator called. So now you know. Look, it's an aurora. And now we're going to go. Yeah, I'm so used to people pushing the elevator for me. I come from Morrison. Area 18's new for me. No, you actually have to push the elevator stuff there too. All right, we're on the ground floor. All right, your first purchase. View the area map. All right, let's go check out the map here. And they'll have different maps in different cities. They all look a little bit different, but they'll guide you on where to go. They do help. So it says right here that our current location is up there. And what we're going to do, first purchase. So we're probably going to want to go up to that retail over there. We're going to want to go somewhere to purchase something. Okay, so we have to left bracket to accept the quest. And let's see what it says. Head to the Cubby Blast retail store. Cool. We're going to X out of here. In the Cubby Blast, you can see over here on the left-hand side in Retail Plaza, Cubby Blast is the weapon place. So we're pretty close. It's right around the corner. So let's go check that out. Cubby Blast, it's right there. And remember, if you want to go faster, you scroll the mouse up or you scroll the mouse down. The mouse wheel in the center. All right, we're going to come on over here and we're going to use a kiosk. So this place is a shopping place. You can actually buy something up here. You can actually grab guns that way, but it wants us to use the kiosk right now. So we're going to come on over here and use the kiosk. And it says that we can pretty much buy anything. So I think we're just going to grab like a, let's just grab a med pen. They're good to have. You never know when you need a med pen.
Good purchase.
Thank you. All right, so now we're going to accept the next one. Let's see what it says to do. So we did the shopping. So basically shopping and inventory. The universe of Star Citizen has many unique pieces of equipment and clothing for you to use. These items may be looted from adversaries, but can also be purchased from the numerous stores around the verse. Specialized stores at major landing zones tend to have the necessary stock to cover your basic needs, whereas quieter areas might have unique variants or niche equipment, which is very true. To buy an item on display, approach it and enter interaction mode. The brand logo, item name, and price will be displayed, as well as options to buy, try on, or inspect the item. If you like what you see and you have necessary funds, select the buy option and open your mobiGlas so you can complete the purchase. You can also use interaction mode to browse the shopping kiosk. While these kiosks are not as hands-on, it's easier to buy goods in volumes through the kiosk interfaces. Kiosks also give you the option to choose, whereas items will be delivered either to your local storage or directly to your personal inventory, which is very cool. Like if you want to go, like when we have girls' day out, we'll tend to like go and go to these big clothing stores. There's a couple of them on different cities, and you can go to the mannequins or go onto the rack, and like they're saying here, you can try it on. But if you want to just buy some stuff in bulk, or you don't need to try it on, you can use the kiosk, and it's a quick and easy way to buy things. To sell items, first make sure that they are in your personal inventory, local storage, or are cargo on a vehicle stored at the location. Then you can interact with a shopping kiosk, add a store, and use the Sell tab from where you will be given options to select which items you wish to sell. Not all stores will purchase all items. Then personal inventory. Your personal inventory is the storage on your character. You can use this screen to arrange and organize your items, transferring them between your personal inventory and local storage, or equipping them to your character. Take note that certain items have requirements for you when they can be equipped, such as armor needing to be placed in an undersuit. All inventories have a capacity bar near the top that indicates how much they can store. Local storage. Your local storage is unique to the current zone you're in. For example, if you're on Microtech, you will no longer have access to your Area 18 storage. While local storage are significantly larger than personal inventories, they they still have their own maximum capacity. That's very important. Like if you put something, if you go shopping and you have it in your local inventory and you want to go to, say, you're meeting some friends at New Babbage, and you forget to take it out of your area storage from your home, once you get there, you're obviously not going to have those items. So it's pretty important to, once you get to your ship, to make sure you remember you can put it onto your ship and then take it off your ship when you get there if it's like a lot of storage. But that's it. I've forgotten that quite a few times. Yeah, losing items. Remember, when you get into dangerous situations out in the verse, your risk of losing your items. Things in your personal inventory at the time of your death will remain in your corpse. It will need to be retrieved. And the same is true with vehicles destroyed. There's a chance that other players will find and claim your lost items before you can. So yes, anything in storage at a major city landing is safe regardless of what happens to you or your vehicle. So yeah, when you're moving storage from point A to point B, it is a little bit scary because you can lose that stuff. But fun. It's exhilarating. Okay, head to the City Flight Transit Terminal. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to walk over here and just take a look at this map before we go, because we want to see if it shows us. And this is such a fun city. So it's telling us, I want to see, you can see the stuff on here. The transit platform is over there. So we want to go over to the transit. Did it say? Oh yeah, head to the City Flight Transit Terminal. So there's a transit platform over there, and the terminals are going to probably be these dots down there that you see on the bottom. The Riker Memorial Spaceport and the Convention Center. They have like convention center things. And then you got the transit platform up on the top there. So you can see the way that this works. You can see the blue going all the way around and the pink going all the way around. That is the tram system. This one's actually pretty cool, I must say. That's where we came from. So we're going to head down here. I live in Orison, for those of you that have seen my other videos, so I don't spend a lot of time in a lot of the other cities. So this is great for me to refresh my memory on all the stuff that is in Area 18. So we're coming through here. We can actually speed it up a tiny bit, but it's kind of cool to walk and just take in the sounds. Oh, what's going on down there? There's just like a whole bunch of, there must be someone that's going to be talking up here. They're all like getting ready for work. Listen to me, everyone. Listen to me. It's amazing. They're all off right now. It's before work. We're heading down here. So you'll see here that it'll say this one's going to the spaceport. That one over there is going to the convention center. So it's very labeled. Very, very nicely labeled. Okay, so it's coming there. So we're going to run. You can also hit shift to do a little sprint. Want to be able to make it on. This was the first tram I think I must have ride. Maybe it was the Lorville tram was the first one. This was one. No, this was the very, very first one I rode on. Yeah, the first time I came into the game. I was like just blown away at the tram. We're going to go backwards. I mean, just check out the city. And you can move while you're on here. It's so cool. So we're going to leave at Riker Memorial Spaceport. I tend to like to go right in the front and just look around. It's nighttime. It's nighttime here. It's very cool at night. The cities. What's really cool is all of those that we're flying by right now are their spacecraft, and from what I've heard, I've never actually confirmed it other than looking at it, and I give it my confirmation like 80% accuracy, that they're all old models of different spacecraft, different ships that have been there in the past. Like I have a 300i that I travel around in all the time. The old model 300i flies through there apparently. from what I've been told. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is we're going to locate the fleet manager terminal. So we're heading to the spaceport. Heading down to the hangars. A lot of security through here. People hanging out. And that's where you can pay off some fines if you need to, if you find that you get yourself into trouble. This is like kind of like a lounge area where you can like wait for your friends or wait for the shuttles to come in. And there's more over here too. There's like more lounging areas over here. Before we go over there, I just want to show you guys this area here. Just because it's so amazing. I just love like the huge windows when you can look outside and see the city. It's awesome. Okay, let's go to the manager here.
Welcome.
And retrieve your first flight. So we're gonna take out the Pisces. All right, let's retrieve it. And it's in hangar 3, so let's go to hangar 3. So we'll come on over here. And remember, it's F, and it's even telling you on the right-hand side to interact with things. So by holding F and left-clicking on the elevator, I'm calling the elevator. And then we're going to go to hangar 3. And what I'm doing here is I'm holding down F, and I'm scrolling and going to hangar 3. We are going to hangar 3. It's a great number. I like the number 3. 333 is my favorite number because I like the number 3 so much. So this is an Aries. It's a cute little ship. And we use F and we open it in 1 minute. All right, then we turn around and I'm gonna close it over here. And then we're gonna head over here and sit in the pilot seat. There's a couple different ways you can leave the port here, but it should go through everything on here. We're gonna see. You hit I to turn on your fuel there. Hit U to start it. Okay, so you're gonna, and it even told me over there on the right hand side that I actually kind of missed. It said hit U to start it, and then it, so basically you hit U, and then you hit I to start it. So prepare to take off. And we're gonna contact by left Alt N, which I have actually never done before. There's 2 ways to do it. Let's see. Left Alt N. Yeah, that, for some reason, if that doesn't seem to work for you. Oh, it does. It did work. Okay, there is another way. Let me show you the other way. If you do hit F1 and go over here to the comms link, you can actually go under friends and then hit this right here. And by hitting this, you just click this with a left click, and then it'll open that way too. If you're finding that the other way is not working for you. And then return to game, close this out, and then we're gonna take off. And right there it says A and D, you're gonna move laterally, and then target attack T. And so we're just gonna hit spacebar to go up, and then we're just gonna spin around until we find, oh, I guess we're just, right, we go up here. I'm so used to hangar. Okay, we just keep hitting spacebar until we leave. And now we're out. And you can also hit F4 and see your ship. So you can do that way too, but I find flying inside to be a little easier. Now it's saying over here, flight basic movements. To ascend, hold spacebar. Yep. Hold left control to descend. And to retract your landing gear, press N.
Landing gear raised.
Raised. All right, follow the checkpoints. So we're gonna head over here to the checkpoints. It's gonna tell us to head on over here. I'm gonna spin the ship around. I'm also going to speed up a little. So to do that, you'll see on the left-hand side, I'm just using my scroll to make that little square go up. And then I'm just using, you know, the W to go faster. And then you can also hit shift to boost to go even faster. And you'll see the boost going down over there on the left. So checkpoint 1 was done, and now we're going to go to checkpoint 2. This is basically just teaching us some basic fly movements, which is really good. So I'm going to do the same thing. We're just going to speed up here. I tend to not go into the red. I try not to anyway. It just makes, from what I understand, a few things on your ship a little bit weaker. Just while you're in there. Alright, we're cruising. We did it. Now follow the checkpoints. There's got to be another one. So we're just going to spin around until we find another one. There it is up there. Oh, look at it down there. It's very Halloween-y, which is perfect because it is now, it's almost October. Oh, did I lose a checkpoint? I'm like so into the way it looks down there right now. Okay, we're going to spin over here. Do the checkpoint this way. We're cruising. Again, you can hit F4 to go on the outside to see what it looks like. That's pretty cool. And come back in. We're getting close now. All right, we got another checkpoint over here to go to. Oh, use quantum. So we're going to use quantum to travel here. So basically, to travel greater distances faster, enter the quantum mode by pressing B. And then align with the location. And you can see everything is working right there. The collaboration, the quantum drive systems are online. We're almost ready to go. And then you just hit B and you go.
Drive is now on. Quantum drive is now.
Now we can actually shut off quantum drive and kind of just fly in. So after exiting quantum travel, check your speed as you approach your destination. If cruise control is still active, turn that off. Let me land, let me land. Once you're near the station, request permission. We're coming in a, oh no, we're coming in a little too hot. We're gonna go up and around. We're gonna spin and burn for a second. There we go. It's really cool though. Let's hit Alt N again. There we go. We got one. Here comes another ship in here. Oh, we're being scanned for our erratic behavior. If you go out to F4, if you hit Z, you can kind of like go around your ship and see what's going on out there. You can see that ship up there is scanning us to see if we have anything on here. Which we do not. We do not. It happens every now and then. All right. We're going to bring this down a little bit. And then we're going to land. I'm going to hit L and see if the lights, there we go. The lights are helping a little bit here. Sometimes the lights help and sometimes they don't. So it's pointing right there, which might be on the other side here. So yeah, there's the hangar it wants us to go into. So we're just going to head up here, kind of line ourselves up. And I'm just using WASD to do this, and spacebar and control. I'm using like all of those things to line us up. And then you're going to want to put landing gear down because remember, you'll see down there that it was it's grayed out, and when it's not,
Landing gear.
now it's down because it's not grayed out anymore. And you can always do F4 to check that and see that it's down. And now we're just going to head in here. There's a couple ways to do this. You can hit like N when you get close in and land, but I actually like to always just do it myself. And by doing it yourself, you just hit control and go down.
Landing complete.
We did it. Now we're going to store the ship. So you're going to want to make sure you shut off your ship. So you hit I again. And then you're going to want to hit Y to get out of your seat. Like, why would I do that? And then hit F to click this button to leave. And then we're going to come around. You can leave it open because we're storing it. So even if someone was to come in and try to steal it, they couldn't open the hangar doors. But you should always close your doors because there are places where people can take your ships. Like anywhere else that's not like a station with a hangar. Like if you park your ship somewhere on a planet or outpost, it can be taken. So we're going to head down to the lobby. Let's go to the lobby. And now out here is where they want us to store it. So you come over to the fleet manager, you hit F,
Welcome to the ASOP
and then you
retrieval
store it.
systems.
Nice.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Tutorial, first flight, we completed. Sweet. Now if I go here,
Welcome to the ASOP
and it shows me we
retrieval
completed
system.
it. So this is actually all the ships that I have. So now that it's complete, we can just hop right in and you can take out the ship that you pledged and have a great experience in Star Citizen. And hopefully I'll see you out there. So we're just going to have a seat over here. And that was the tutorial. Yay! We'll go to this one. Yes. So thank you guys for joining the tutorial. The reason I made this, honestly, was because someone came into my chat one time and was like, how do I restart the tutorial? And everyone was like, well, I don't think there's actually an easy way to do that right now. So I was like, you know what would be a great thing to do is just make a tutorial for those that are looking to get into the game to do like the basic stuff, and those that may have skipped over the tutorial. Yeah, so if you want to hang out with us in the verse, I'll have all the information below. We have an org that goes out weekly and we do lots of fun things. So come and give us a visit and hope to see you out in the verse. Bye everyone.